Our next green belt technique is taming the mace. Now, I have a bag out to help me here because taming the mace is an against the wall technique. We can't go back. So the person is trying to step in and make our head part of the wall. All right, so from here, as that attack comes in, we're going to move our head off to the left. So we're going to step left, move left, and since we're taking our head to the left, we're going to slap his wrist to the right. Whoa! Now, when you're outside of a strike, you need to check at or above the elbow. So, no though, because that's not very much margin for error. So we're going to slap that wrist away, and then we're going to get that right hand right up. All right, and in this case, we're as opposed to backbreaker, where we did a second check, we are going to simultaneously hammer the bicep to control the collapse of his arm. So sometimes we want to prevent the collapse of his arm, but in this case, we're going to control the collapse of his arm. So we're going to step, parry, hammer, and then back fist to the side of the head. So 1, 2, grab. Now, if it's summertime, and he's got a t-shirt on, you can't, when you try to do this technique on a t-shirt, you're just going to rip his shirt. His body's not going to go anywhere. So you may have to hook behind his neck, I'll show you that when Chase comes out to help, and anchor that elbow down. If he's wearing a jacket or a coat, then by all means, uniform, by all means, grab it. Okay, same thing here. You can put him in a little wrist lock, or you can grab the material of his coat or jacket. Now from there, you're going to step forward and buckle his knee. You want to take his knee and drive it straight to put his weight back on his heels. So 1, 2, drive forward, and then step back to a twist stance. So we're doing a back to front switch here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, as you do the second step on the switch, drop your weight. So you want to go down, dead weight for a split second. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will facilitate the spin and drive him into the wall so you can finish him off with your knee. Now, I've learned this a gazillion ways by different instructors. 1, 2, grab, 3, 4, 5, change hands, simultaneous. It doesn't matter. Whatever you like at the end is fine. I just happen to prefer this way because I feel like it gives me more control of the guy. Okay? So, 1, 2, grab, step, drop. And as you drop, use the momentum from the drop and turn it into the spin. Once you jam his head against the wall with your forearm, then fire that knee to finish him up. Okay, Chase is going to help me out here. So as that first shot comes in, I'm going to get my head off and take it off the line. All right, and then I'm going to collapse his arm and back fist him in the head. Now you see his gi is rolled up. I could grab that, but since his arm right here and his wrist is right here, I'm going to put him in a wrist lock. That's going to help me turn him too, using some pain compliance. All right, so from there, you can grab a handful of his top. You have the wrist here, check that back, straighten that leg. Step, drop, and spin, and then fire that knee. All right, so now, let's talk about summertime and t-shirts. All right, so 1, 2, grab. Now, see what I have in here? I have my fingers pressing against the left side of his neck, and I have my forearm pressing against the right side of his neck. So I've got him hooked across half of his neck, and anchor that elbow down. All right? So, from that first move, 1, 2, hook, step, check, and basically, I can just walk him from there by by turning his wrist and pushing with my elbow, all right? Turn the wrist and push with the elbow. And he'll start to go that way, or things will start to break. Okay? All right. So, all together. And 1, 2, check, drop, spin, and knee. All right. Work on that. Have fun. Practice those for your test. And I'll see you next time.